We will bring you news of what happens this weekend in next week's show. And don't forget to catch Sky Poker's newest TK vehicle, In Poker, every Thursday at 8:30. The guys will be taking their cameras up to the Spectre, so tune in for that and all the action.
You're bitter.
No?
You're jealous of TK.
Perhaps.
That's the scale of Matt's bitterness, by the way. Just gets. This is the script. This is what it says. It just gets bigger and better here at Sky Poker. We've just launched the latest round of satellites, where players could ultimately win a £10,000 package to Vegas. Well, that sounds fantastic. The latest qualifier to the final on the 22nd of March is a player called Charlie F29. He's won a seat worth over £1,000 by winning a daily quarter-final and then the weekly semi-final. So we thought we'd pick out some of the action from those two games.
Those two what's?
Games.
The quarter-final, you big yank. Hey, let's look at the quarter-final.
I don't read Autocue as much as I used to do in my TV career. It's a bit of a struggle sometimes.
Ever since the career ended, really, it's gone downhill, hasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Here we are then, Charlie F29. A raise. We like this with the pocket nines on a five-handed table. It's going to be good. You know, you're not in a bad position. B17818. Oh no, that's 8. 17181818. He's going to call with the pocket deuces. Reasonably juicy call, but he has position. And as I will always say, it's a shame that he gets the second call because it'd be nice to see if 81 manages to play his position. Bingo, bango, and bongo, might I venture. It's a dream come true. The problem here is getting paid off. That's the big problem with playing pairs to hit the set. Is not only you against the odds to hit it, but when you hit it, does your opponent hit the flop in such a way that he'll pay you off for your troubles? A bet of 1,000, I like that. There's 1,800 in the pot. 1,000 sort of looks like it means business. That might be somebody playing 10 jack. 6-7, I think, is a bit unlikely for a raise pre-flop. Remember, you're trying to put your player on a range of hands. Love the raise. Love the raise. It's just a test to say, is this a continuation bet or do you mean business? Charlie says, oh, I'll call now. It would be lovely if a big card came down and now Charlie can check. And the man on the button, 81, can go, ha-ha! I shall go all in. Watch him go all in. Just watch him go all in. Please go all in. Please go all in. Do you know what?
Nearest damn it.
And I don't mind the play. I think the play is strong. It's just his timing is off. As I do actually like, and that sounds stupid because I'm kind of bigging up the guy who's losing horribly here, but I like what 817818 has attempted to do there. It's just that he has run into a really monstrous hand there. But all of his actions, the little mini raises like alarm bells, and then the guy checks, is a lot of the time the actions of our hero actually the actions of someone who'd be a bit weak. Turns out our man has played him like a record. Wicked, wicked, wah.
You know what I find infuriating, apart from you and your stupidness?
Aging.
Is when you make a move, yeah, that as well, that's horrible.
Oh, God.
But nothing you can do about it, it just happens.
Not for someone like you.
But you're ahead of me, so...
Looks so much younger, though. It's incredible, isn't it?
I've forgotten what I've...
It's something that really infuriates you.
Yes. When you make a move, and it's the wrong time. It's just bad timing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not something that you always do. You know, you think, I'm going to make a move. I don't normally do it. I'm just going to make a move. And think, oh, great, full house or whatever.
I actually really lived that emotion with you then. That really felt like, oh my God.
Sorry, I just find it very infuriating. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, well, it was always a little bit wobbly to start with. Here we go, 25.50. Cool.
Oh. Cool.
Cool, yeah. Oh, I wasn't sure if he was going to raise, because we saw him before and he was more aggressive with the pocket nines. Just limped in here.
You'd like to see a raise, wouldn't you?
I am a bit more aggressive, I think, on short-handed tables. It's a bit like what Trevor was saying. If you're used to playing short-handed tables, it takes a while to get back to full tables. Because short-handed, ace-8 is a strong hand to start with. And if I raise, even if I get people to call, they remember I'm the raiser, I now have control of the pot. So if I want to make continuation moves, if I want to re-raise someone, all the things that happened in the last hand that worked out badly for our boy on the button 81.
And he had position as well.
He did. This is great.
Well, he's... Oh.
Well, he might just call this. You know, he's got one overcard, he's also got the nuts draw, or he might play more aggressively because he does have position. It really depends what he knows about Ski Cowboys. Ski Cowboys, we know. Nice. Do you know, it's exactly what I would do. But not everyone does it, but I'm quite aggressive. And I love it, because if he gets called there, and that's a great fold by Ski Cowboys, Because a lot of people go, well, I've got a jack, and I've got a queen kicker, and they suddenly find themselves losing lots of chips.
Re-raise all in, fold the ace-8.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks. Before we move on, let's name check some of the other players. Thanks for joining in. The guys who've already qualified for this month's Viva Las Vegas final. Let's have a look at some of those guys now. Congratulations, Addy, Charlie, F29, we just saw, Devo, Dave, Lucky Chips, Ski Cowboys, and The Gib. Some names there. People we know, all decent players. No, well, you know,
yes.
Nice to see some recognisable names. Just laughing at me. A little bit earlier on, Darren was kind enough to break out the interview I did some while back for Team Sky Poker.
Rubbish.
So it seemed only fair I return the favour. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself. Here comes the law.
Brilliant. Probably 3 years it was just around a mate's house, but really only playing online since I got involved with Sky Poker, so a year and a half. That one's easy. That's not only beating, but knocking Matt out of a live poker tournament that we had in Richmond. Jack 9. Not really a favourite hand, but I keep trying to convince myself that it's going to win one day and then just keep getting angry when it doesn't. But it's like a drug, I've got to go back to it. I don't do drugs, though. What was that Patrick Antonius bloke who said he used to be a tennis professional? Well, he didn't. I did. So, just based on his lies, yeah, I've got some of his traits, because I actually was a tennis professional. Funny you should ask that. Of course, it's Veronica Larson. When's she coming on the club? Rounders. That was a great story. Really enjoyed it. Random. Don't laugh. I don't know. Give me a playing style. Veronica Larson. You an idiot? So that's how you do it.
Genius. I love it. The favourite poker story. It wasn't just that you said rounders, which was a very good answer, but you said rounders, and then you had your, I'm really happy with that. Look how clever I've been, smile. Yeah, that was a good answer. They'll love this in the editing suite. Good luck there, Dan. Give me a little...
Sorry, that was a bit...
We've just got time for some emails. That
Sorry.
Wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Richard from Doncaster, a.k.a. Ricardo, 20. I've been wondering what's the best way to play mid-pocket pairs, such as 6, 7s, 8s, 9s, pre-flop. And if I hit a set on the flop, do you flat call or raise every time? I play in a competition. I'll hit my set, but not sure how to play it. This is one of those real depends jobs. Pre-flop, if you've got a quite timid table, it might be worth raising it up as a sort of a semi-bluff, because you might get rid of lots of people. If you hit the set, then bingo, you've made a bigger pot. If you miss, well, you've got control of the pot because you raised. So now you can put in continuation bets that people will respect. If you're in a late position where people are raised and you've just limped in and you miss it, well, then you're pretty much done with it. So the key thing to do is don't get involved with pocket 8s and then the ball comes down. Nyeh. When you do connect, the way you react to it depends on the texture of the flop. We just saw pocket 9s turn into trips earlier on, and it was a great flop. There was nothing to worry about. It was random... suits. There was no flush to be worried about. There wasn't really a straight to be worried about. In that instance, you can slow play it, try and allow your opponent to catch up, and then hopefully you can get more chips out of him. Or if it's a dangerous slot, maybe there's a couple of spades, maybe there's an overcard, well then I would say bet it. Bet from a half upwards of the pot. If somebody folds, well then hooray, you've won the pot. And if they come for the ride, then you just have to keep readdressing it. The key thing to do is as soon as you think you might be in trouble, just let it go. If there's an obvious flush and somebody's showing a lot of strength, don't lose half your stack on it. It is only 3 of a kind.
Just very quickly, this is something that I'd like to listen to answer-wise, if there is one, because I need to look at these things. Can you recommend a table of poker odds to learn basic probability of hole to flop, flop to turn, and turn to river probabilities? That's from Paul Clegg.
Very simply, just go search online. Go to skypoker.com. We've got stuff about odds there, but just go and look it up, because the easiest thing to do is just to learn the key things. What situation are you always in? I flopped the 4 flush and I want to know what price I should be getting to chase it. Learn the key situations that you're getting all the time, and then you can just live a happy and fruitful life.
Rich.